and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Knicks. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Back to throw is Knicks. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here we go. In motion comes Thomas. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. On play action, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, here's Nix.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready, set. 18, find it. Go.
On fourth down, here's Nix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is hot. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. The PAT, up and good. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got room at the 30. Yeah. And he's into the end zone. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Broncos. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the quick, right? Right, Tony.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
South. All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Houston. Now the try here for the point after. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
70 range. Here we go, set. Take go.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A second down throw for Stroud. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save.
Second and 11. A give left side. Here's Williams. Whoa. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He connects with Mims. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down. Throwing. Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down. Dulcich now brought in motion. Second down. Nix. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is good. The Broncos will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The outside, complete to Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
All right. Hey, uno more. Hit.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find them.
And he's in! Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line, and this guy's going to try to get 2 more. That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On play action, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
11.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives,
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. It's Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Broncos have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Thomas. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Williams. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dulcich now brought in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They run over center with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, it's Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Look the hot, look the hot. South, south, south.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Still going. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
All right. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more. Punky.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw, Stroud. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Stroud. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 35.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
It's another run here for Williams. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Brings up third down.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. On first down, right back to Williams. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete, it's McLaughlin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds at the 5. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Dulcich now brought in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Texans 43.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. A first down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Texans have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Thank you, Texans. Look at hot, look at hot. South. 19 Texas.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down 2-E.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black